Ladies and gentlemen, the commissioning ceremony for our Bowie State ROTC cadets will begin shortly. While you wait, please enjoy Why We Fight, produced by the Center for the Army Profession and Leadership, followed by a message from Army senior leaders.
Here in America, we will have a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Regardless of whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, it doesn't matter if you are black or white or Asian or Indian or any other ethnic group. It doesn't matter what your country of origin is or the spelling of your last name. It does not matter if you are Catholic or Protestant, Muslim or Jew, and it doesn't matter if you don't believe at all. It does not matter if you're rich or poor or common or famous. In this country, in these United States, under those colors of red, white, and blue, in this country, all Americans are created free and equal, and we will rise or fall based on our merit, and we'll be judged by the content of our character, not the color of our skin. That is the core organizing principle of the United States of America, and that is why we fight.
Congratulations, and thank you for making the decision to join the best team in the world and be part of something bigger than yourself. I want to thank your parents for raising such fine young men and women who have answered the nation's call to service. And if you don't remember anything else I said today, I want you to remember two things: people first and winning matters. People first is a philosophy. I believe you take care of your people, your soldiers, your families, and your civilians, and you create a command climate where everyone takes care of each other and treats everyone with dignity and respect, you will have a great cohesive team which will win on any battlefield. And winning matters in the Army is an attitude. When we send the Army somewhere, we don't go to try hard, we don't go to participate, we go to win. That's what the American people expect, and that's what you will do. And that's why winning matters. We are very proud of you. Stay healthy, stay safe, people first, winning matters, and we remain Army strong.
My name is Funk, and I'm an American soldier, commissioned as an armor officer through Montana State University ROTC in 1982. Go Bobcats! I'm honored to be the 17th Commanding General of the United States Army's Training and Doctrine Command, and the pursuit of victory starts here. What a great day to be a soldier. These young men and women in the audience today are the latest products of a century-old tradition of service to the nation. Let me join the chorus of voices offering congratulations to you and your loved ones. Addressing such a talented group of future leaders is true privilege. Thank you for taking your place in the long and distinguished line of graduates that have answered the call to serve. Welcome to the profession of arms, the most exclusive fraternity or sorority in the world. I always ask two questions of the soldiers and civilians that I meet. Why did you join, and why do you continue to serve? The U.S. Army is the greatest team ever assembled. Teamwork is why I joined the Army. This is America's Army. We all learn and grow together, and we are soldiers for life. I continue to serve because of the people. The Army is a people business, and the Army is not just about people, it is people. One of the fundamentals I have learned in over 40 years of service is this: high standards, positive outlook, and excellence are contagious. Whatever comes your way, remain calm in the storm and never waver. You're a leader now. Your soldiers are watching. It is your leadership that will help us accomplish our mission in the face of COVID-19 or any future adversary. I have no doubt that you will lead our nation through the challenges of the 21st century. You should feel privileged to wear the cloth of our great nation, the jersey of America's fighting team. Leave that jersey in a better place every day. Good luck to you all in your future endeavors. Godspeed, and may God bless these young leaders and our great nation. As I said when I started, my name is Funk, and I'm an American soldier. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hello, and let me be among the first to congratulate you on this incredible day. I'm certain that this day is much different than the way you envisioned it, and I apologize that you can't be in a large audience among your friends and additional family members, but it makes it no less important. And I want to make sure that you understand that what you have undertaken, what you have achieved, is going to be important for our nation. You are going to swear an oath to the Constitution and the people that stand behind that to do your duty, to protect our nation against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And right now, we face an unseen enemy. That's why we are conducting your commissioning ceremony in this way. But I know that you're up to the task. I know that you will take the training we've given you and that you will perform your duties thoughtfully and faithfully. I have faith and confidence in you, as do all of our senior Army leaders. And on this day, I want to congratulate you for doing what only 1 out of every 1,000 people in our country ever does, standing up and taking the oath of office to become an officer in the United States military. Congratulations, United States Army, Second Lieutenant.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and thank you for attending today's ceremony. Today is a day to commemorate the accomplishments of our very own Bowie State ROTC cadets. Ladies and gentlemen, the singing of the national anthem by Cadet Bernice Fernandez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, are the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Next, it is my honor to introduce the 7th Infantry Division Chaplain, Lieutenant Colonel J.P. Smith. Chaplain Smith will be providing the invocation for today's ceremony.
Greetings, I'm Chaplain Lieutenant Colonel J.P. Smith, Division Chaplain for the 7th Infantry Division, JBLM, Washington. I'd like to offer you a prayer today, so please, if you will, join me in prayer. Almighty and ever-present God, the one who was, the one who is, and the one who always will be. We take this opportunity to pause and count our many blessings, for you truly have been good. We ask your blessing upon this commissioning ceremony, the Bowie State University, and those who will receive their commission on this great day. We thank you for their hard work and dedication, their focus and resolve to stay the course and finish the race that has been set before them. For that, we celebrate their tremendous achievement on this special day, a day that will go down in history to serve as a reminder and proof that even in the midst of the uncertainty of an unprecedented global pandemic, these young men and women have found a way to keep on winning. Lord, set your laser sights on them. Continue to be their guiding light and shower them with your favor and your peace. As they close a chapter on this portion of their journey of life, prepare to help them unlock the door to the unlimited possibilities of the future in the military. May they continue to maximize their potential. Father, we give you all glory, honor, and praise. This is our prayer, and it is in your matchless and majestic name. Amen. God bless you.
At this time, I would like to invite Lieutenant Colonel Knight to make the opening remarks.
Major General Kilgo, Commanding General, U.S. Army Communications Electronics Command and Senior Commander of Aberdeen Proving Ground. Major General Evans, Commander of the United States Army Cadet Command. Colonel Hill, 4th Brigade Commander. Dean Georgia Quah, College of Arts and Sciences. Distinguished guests, families, and friends, on behalf of Bowie State University's 10th President, Dr. Mita Bro, and myself, Lieutenant Colonel Wes Knight, Professor of Military Science, we welcome you to Bowie State University's Army ROTC December 2020 commissioning ceremony. I'm especially excited for this commissioning as these three fantastic cadets are the last of my original military science 401, 402 students. The lessons they have learned this past year and over the past several years in ROTC have prepared them to be the leaders the Army needs. In the past year alone, they have fought through the overwhelming effects of a society dealing with a pandemic, as well as significant racial and social inequalities. ROTC and these experiences have made them exceptional leaders. Leaders who will ensure their soldiers are taken care of by providing them with quality, training, and direction. Additionally, they will ensure each soldier is treated with the dignity and the respect they deserve. I am proud of these three young officers and excited to hear the great things they do in the future for the United States Army. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy today's ceremony.
Next, Dr. Aminta Bro, the president of Bowie State University, has a special message for our ROTC cadets.
Good morning and welcome to the commissioning ceremony here at Bowie State University. I'm Aminta Bro, the very proud 10th president at BSU, and it is indeed my honor to welcome you to this ceremony to honor some very, very special individuals, our cadets who will soon be commissioned officers. I especially want to welcome and thank Major General Mitchell L. Kilgo for being a part of today's ceremony at BSU. Thank you so much for taking time to be here with us. I also want to thank Lieutenant Colonel Wesley Knight. Thank you for your dedication, your leadership, and for all that you do for our Bulldog Battalion throughout the year. Thank you so very much. Congratulations to our three cadets who we will honor at today's ceremony. We welcome all of the friends and family members who are joining us today as well, albeit virtually, and all of you who have supported our students and these cadets during their long journey to this pivotal moment in their lives. I'd like for all of us to give them a round of applause for their love and support through what has been a uniquely challenging time in the history of BSU and indeed our country and the world. Please give them a round of applause. Cadets, each of you represent the extensive legacy of leadership, intelligence, and grit here at BSU, and you walk in the footsteps of some of the finest that have set foot on our campus. It has been a tremendous year for the Bulldog Battalion. You have made your fellow Bulldogs immensely proud, and have set a high standard in academic and physical achievement for our ROTC program. This best is reflected by how you have elevated yourselves and emboldened each other to the point that we now have the highest order of merit score of any historically Black college and university in the country. That indeed deserves a round of applause. Now, that's not the end. On top of this, BSU ROTC was selected as a finalist for the General Douglas MacArthur Award, standing head and shoulders above hundreds of other units nationwide. I'd like all of those joining virtually today to give a big round of applause and congratulating these officers on their fine work. As the ROTC program continues to grow, it's also important to look back and remember the legacy of courage, commitment, and service that you will carry on beyond this point for generations to follow. The battalion's history reaches back to September 1974 in what was first a joint collaboration with Howard University, which commissioned its first graduates in May 1978, and eventually becoming an official host to ROTC here at BSU in October 2001. Over the years, our officers have gone on to various career paths, but no matter their path, they each went on to make their mark in the world. Second Lieutenant Kyra M. Bryant, Second Lieutenant Tiana Jackson, and Second Lieutenant Ricky A. Smith, you all represent the Bowie boldness we have come to expect from our cadets. As we celebrate you on this day at this ceremony, soon to be commissioned officers, I also hope that you will reflect on your time here at BSU and think about the mark that you have left for others to follow. The commitment you have shown to our university and to our nation will stand the test of time, and we are so proud to have served as your home away from home during your time on your educational journey here at BSU. Your sense of honor and duty has left an indelible mark for our nation, and we so appreciate you, and we thank you, and we honor you today. Your country is grateful for your service. As you move on to the next stage of your careers, I hope you will reflect on your time here at BSU and know that your talents and leadership will be missed. We look forward to seeing what you have accomplished and what you will accomplish in the future. As we march on, please remember this is your alma mater, and come back and remember all the wonderful times you had here, and maybe some of those challenging times too, but all that has contributed to your growth and your development and put you on your journey. I wish you Godspeed, all the best to you, and best wishes for a bright future. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your dedication. Bowie Bulldogs, I'm so very proud of you. Congratulations, all the best to you.
Thank you, Dr. Bro, for those outstanding remarks, and thank you for your continued service to Bowie State ROTC. Now, we would like to take a moment and reflect on the commissionee's journey through college and ROTC with a brief video presentation.
I would like to take this time to give thanks to God, who has blessed me with the most loving and encouraging parents. Thank you, Mom, for being my best friend and teaching me to always have an open heart. Thank you, Dad, for teaching me to rise above any circumstance and that I am more than enough. Thank you both for your unwavering love, support, and guidance. To my grandparents, Joyce, Donald, Judith, Walter, and Deborah, you have instilled in me the values of service, hard work, and kindness. You have taught me the importance of generosity and to see the beauty in life. To my siblings and family, you have brought me an abundance of happiness and laughter. You were often my strength when I was weak and prayed for me when I needed it the most. It is absolutely true that it takes a village. And because of every single one of you, I am the woman I am today. I could not have asked for a better family. To my closest friends, I'm so grateful for the laughs we have shared, tears we have cried, prayers, and overall for all of you being a shoulder to lean on. and often my home away from home. To the Bulldog Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Knight and Captain Owens, thank you for your leadership and guidance. You have helped me in ways that I cannot explain. You saw the best in me when at times I could not see it in myself, and for that I am truly thankful. Mrs. Robinson, you were with me from the beginning and gave me the opportunity to be in this moment now. For that, I am forever grateful to you. To the Bulldog Battalion, I would like to leave you with a quote by Maya Angelou. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them.
Thank you, everyone who has come out to support me on this very special day. It has been a long and arduous journey leading to this climatic moment in my life. I would like to use this time to thank every person who has assisted me in getting to this point in life. First, I would like to thank God for being a steady and positive presence in my life. I thank God for instilling the resilience, motivation, and determination to embrace the suck and understand that no matter how uncomfortable the situation is, the sun will still rise and fall. I would like to thank Captain Trask for being the first leader in my life who made it a point to let me know that I have the potential to become a phenomenal leader. I would like to thank Captain Dale, Captain Owens, Lieutenant Colonel Thomas, Lieutenant Colonel Whitfield, and Lieutenant Colonel Knight for their mentorship and determination in making sure that I succeeded and developed in the ROTC program. Thank you, Mr. Nimmers, for making sure my paperwork was always squared away, and thank you, Ms. Robinson, for recruiting me and convincing me that this is a program that would change my life for the better, as it did. I must thank my closest battle buddies and friends, Genevieve, Lieutenant Andrews, Lieutenant Dallas, and Lieutenant Bishop for their realness and camaraderie, always making time to cheer me up, give me advice, and support me. Thank you to the staff at Bradbury Heights Elementary School for the mentorship you provided in helping me to become a certified educator. Last but not least, I would like to thank my family for their unwavering support and encouragement. They have always been Team Tiana and always have supported my endeavors. My advice to the Bulldog Battalion: get uncomfortable. The only way for us to grow and succeed is to move out of the comfort zone. No matter what you go through, understand that it is all part of God's plan and there will be a brighter day.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank all my friends and family here in attendance today that are here watching me commissioned as a Second Lieutenant in the United States Army. I'd like to thank you for all the love, compassion, and strength that you've shown me for the past couple years. The last couple years haven't been the easiest at all, but as you already know, anything in life worth attaining or having in the long run is attained through the easy route. I'd like to credit Bowie State University and thank them for allowing me to graduate from their illustrious university and allowing me to commission here today. And for my peers at Bowie State that also commissioned with me, I'd like to extend my congratulations to them. And I'd also like to thank them for the past couple years we've had together and making me sharp as I've also made them sharper. Thank you.
Next, it is our great pleasure to welcome our guest speaker for today's ceremony. Today's guest speaker is Major General Mitchell L. Kilgo, Commanding General, U.S. Army Communications Electronics Command, and Senior Commander, Aberdeen Proving Ground. Sir, the net is yours.
Good morning, and thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Knight, and thank you all for being here. Cadre and cadets, alumni, administrators, faculty, staff, family, and friends of Bowie State University. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to share in such a special day It's a wonderful privilege to address the Bulldog Battalion and commission 3 of the Army's newest second lieutenants. I'm sorry the circumstances didn't allow us to be together in person, as I would have greatly enjoyed visiting your campus again after a long 34 years, shaking hands and wishing well to these fine cadets. I appreciate the resilience of the program to ensure that despite the pandemic, they still get and deserve the recognition for their hard work and sacrifices. I want to specifically thank President Bowie and Dean Akua for all they do for this university and their steadfast support of the military science program. I was thrilled to hear the news yesterday of Mackenzie Scott's gift, your largest ever donation. As an HBCU graduate myself from Virginia Union University, I know how crucial these institutions are to empowering generations of Black thinkers and leaders. Bowie State is extremely deserving of that gift, and I'm confident you'll apply the funds in wise and innovative ways in pursuit of the university's critical mission. Our HBCUs are sacred, and they've consistently produced some of the best talent in the nation. And I can personally say for Bowie, 2 of my cousins are products of your university and 1 of your ROTC program. And so thank you for all you did to get them on fantastic starts. Next, let me say congratulations to all the cadet scholars being commissioned today. I am thankful for the opportunity to address you, and I hope I can leave you with something that will help you as you begin the next phase of your military journey. Thanks to all the family and friends joining us virtually, and a special thanks to all the veterans who are present here today with us. I would also like to thank the ROTC cadre here at the university for all the time you have committed to making these cadets the best they can be. As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a cadre of family, friends, and instructors to create a soldier. Specifically for the family members, thanks for your sacrifice thus far and for your continued sacrifice and the support of your soldier. As they embark on their careers as officers in the United States Army, there will be many days where your sacrifice severely outweighs theirs. Cadets, please join me in a round of applause for all those who support you. Your decision to serve your country says a lot about who you are and what you believe. Our military is unique from any other military in the world, and that we take an oath of allegiance to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies. That's the Constitution, not a regime, not a king, or an idol, and that makes us special. Although I don't personally know, the cadets participate in the ceremony today, I can safely assume they are accustomed to service to others before themselves. These are the types of leaders we want to join our ranks. Not many of us are willing to make this sacrifice. Currently, less than 1% of all Americans voluntarily decide to serve in the military. Compare that to 12% during World War II. And just pause and think about that for a minute. 1%, and you are becoming part of that 1%. Proud Americans. With all this going on in the world, you've chosen to sacrifice your time to something bigger than yourself. I applaud your courage and commitment to serve with this soldier and the 1 million soldiers who make up the United States Army. Our Army is the best in the world, hands down. Other armies may be bigger, but none are more proficient and more lethal than ours. What makes us so good is the way that we care for one another and trust for one another, and the trust that we put in our non-commissioned officers. Non-commissioned officers are truly the glue that keeps us together, and the trust between officer and non-commissioned officer makes our Army special. Foreign armies have yet to master this framework. But today, in full transparency, I must say I am a bit heartbroken by the recent events at Fort Hood. Many leaders there let down their soldiers by not enforcing standards and protecting the vulnerable. To your families, I can promise you that as an Army, we will correct the deficiency surrounding the loss of Specialist Gillian. And we will do everything in our power to protect your loved one while in our care. We can do better, and we won't allow the inaction of a few to affect the whole. Your members are in good hands with us. Now, for our soon-to-be second lieutenants, let me take a moment to just reinforce some of the things I'm certain you've already heard in your time in the Bulldog Battalion, some of which have served me well throughout my career. This profession, at its core, is about people first, mission second. If you care for and protect your people, they will care for you and your mission. It's not about what you say, but what you do. Set the right example, lead from the front, be disciplined and courageous, and don't ever ask your troops to do something that you wouldn't do. Do that, and your team won't allow you to fail. It's that simple. Remember, leadership starts with character. Guard this carefully. Richard Reeves described the word this way. Character is a word that seems to define almost all human activity and then some. Power is what you do, and character is what you are. All leaders must face some crisis where their own strength of character is the enemy. Don't ever forget that. Lead with your character first. The next points are key in helping you develop trust with your non-commissioned officers. Listen, then speak. Follow, then lead. Too often we fail to utilize all of our senses. Your ears and eyes, most times, serve you better than your mouth. Listen to understand and not simply to respond. Think through before you talk. And when you then talk, speak plainly and be prepared. In uniform, your soldiers do not care about what you majored in or if you graduated with honors. Do not try to impress them with big words or techno jargon. Be clear, concise, and confident. Provide guidance and impress with what you do. Your audio must always match your video. Don't ever forget, when you don't think someone's watching, someone is always paying attention. So set the right example. Have a good idea of where you want to go before you act or attempt to inspire others. This requires you to think ahead and never be caught unprepared. Then, make your vision simple and clear so that everyone can understand it. Communicate your vision slowly so that others can think it through, and then allow them to participate in shaping the path forward so that the team moves forward together. Know your craft, be humble, and strive to be an expert at what you do. Master the basics and the fundamentals. Don't be afraid to ask questions and leverage the experiences of those around you. Next, always be prepared for the worst case scenario. That means that at a minimum, you must think through all the second and third order effects of your decisions. You won't always have time to be extremely thorough in everything that you do. So mentally, you must walk through decisions you make as you make them and think about what could happen, what may I be asked, and what are the results of my actions. Labor for the future rather than for the present. Your team will depend on you to see things beyond the 5-meter target. Remember, as you enter the Army as a second lieutenant, the structure that you're going to embark upon won't have all the tools that it needs for you to think strategically and get out front. Your team are not prepared to do that, so you must be, and you have to take the time to think about what happens beyond the immediate crisis. When given the opportunity, build a diverse team. not just around race and gender, but also around different thoughts and experiences. Assess yourself, understand your strengths and your own weaknesses, and then enlist those who complement your weaknesses so that the team gets better. Next, seek out a mentor. You have to have a mentor. And a mentor could be someone who's very close to you. It could be someone who coaches you, or it could simply be someone that provides education for you. But you must have a mentor. And for you 3 young lieutenants, what I would tell you is, remember, your mentor does not have to look like you and be from the same neck of the woods that you're from. Solicit those who you have a common bond with, who share your same value system, and who care about you and want to see you succeed. That's the type of mentor you need. That's the type of coaches you need. But if nothing else, ensure that you seek out a mentor. And a mentor does not have to be a general, a colonel, or a lieutenant colonel. As a second lieutenant, a first lieutenant, a captain, or a major could also serve as an excellent mentor. Again, it's about leveraging the experiences of others and complement that with your own talent. So as I get close to a close here, I want to give you an acronym that I utilize for myself that helps me stay balanced. And I think it'll help you stay motivated as well. It's very simple. The acronym is REST, R-E-S-T. The read is for read. As I talked about, you have to master the fundamentals. The Bulldog Battalion has done a lot to prepare you for this next step. But you have to read, you have to be self-study, and you have to educate your things on things beyond your specialty or your craft. The E is exercise. We're going to help you stay fit and be fit, but you have to do that and exercise on your own. You have to lead from the front, and in order to lead your troops, you have to be physically fit. The S stands for sleep. Often in our ranks, leaders like myself don't get enough sleep every night. And I tell you, it's something that I've struggled with and worked on throughout the course of my career lately, but it hadn't always been that way. But you have to get your rest, you have to get your sleep. So sometimes instead of staying up late to watch that thing that you really wanted to see, it's better to get a good night's rest, rise early, and be prepared for the next day. And finally, the T. And the T is critically important, but the T suffers if you don't get the RES correct. And the T is think. Think. We need you to think. And we need you to be effective and be an effective thinker. And in order to think clearly, you need to read, you need to exercise, you need to sleep, and you need to take the time to think. Find some quiet time every day and think about that day's actions, the next week's actions, the next month's actions, about yourself personally and about your team. What is it that you can contribute to them? And what is it that you need to do to help your team grow and to help yourself grow? As I close, I want to personally thank you again for choosing to serve our country. Best of luck as you go out and lead the sons and daughters of our nation. Remember, strive for excellence in all you do. Always make practice harder than the game, and remain confident in your ability to lead. And always, always achieve excellence. Aristotle describes excellence this way. Excellence is an art won by training and habitation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. So make excellence your habit. The Bulldog Battalion has given you the basis that you need to be excellent. Go forward and be excellent. Lastly, remember, and I live by this motto personally myself, and one of you said it in your comments, satisfaction is overrated. And you can replace that with comfort is overrated. There's always more to be done. The moment you become satisfied with what you've achieved and where you are is the moment that you'll begin to fail. Keep pushing for excellence, never be satisfied, and constantly push to get out of your comfort zone. Thank you again for spending time with me today. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the high ground. People first, when it matters, Army strong.
Sir, thank you for your kind words and wisdom. At this time, Major General Kilgo will administer the oath of office.
Cadets, if you would, where you are, please stand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Kira Marie Bryant,
Having been appointed
have been appointed
an officer in the Army of the United States
an officer of the Army in the United States
in the grade of second lieutenant,
in the grade of second lieutenant,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter, that I will and faithfully discharge the duty, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations. You're now second lieutenants in the United States Army. Go forward and be great. LT.
My boy.
Thank you, sir. At this time, I will present the orders. Attention to orders. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Cadets Bryant, Jackson, and Smith. In view of these qualities and their demonstrated leadership potential, they are hereby appointed to the rank of Second Lieutenant in the United States Army, effective 17 December 2020. Signed, Ryan D. McCarthy, Secretary of the Army. Ladies and gentlemen, the newly commissioned lieutenants will now receive the gold bar of a second lieutenant. The pinning ceremony signifies the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. A leader owes their dedication to the defense of the Constitution and the protection of the nation. The gold bar indicates the trust and responsibility the new lieutenant has been granted for the welfare of their soldiers in the execution of their orders. During this ceremony, the newly commissioned officer will also receive their first salute. Please refer to your screen for the history of the first salute. Kira Bryant is a graduate of Bowie State University with a Bachelor of Science in Biology. She is commissioned as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Adjutant General Corps. She will be pinned by her parents, Edward and Marie Bryant. Congratulations, Second Lieutenant Bryant. Tiana Jackson is a graduate of Bowie State University with a Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education and Special Education. She is commissioned as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army Transportation Corps. She will be pinned by her parents, Tanya and Jesse Jackson. Congratulations, Second Lieutenant Jackson. Ricky Smith is a graduate of Bowie State University with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management. He is commissioned as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army Quartermaster Corps. He will be pinned by his parents, Ricky and Jamalette Smith. Congratulations, Second Lieutenant Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, the second lieutenants will now receive their first salute from our very own Bowie State University Army ROTC Senior Military Instructor, Master Sergeant Andre Clayton. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the Army's newest second lieutenants. Congratulations. In closing, the cadre, faculty, and staff of Bowie State ROTC program, 4th Brigade, Cadet Command, and Bowie State University express their profound gratitude to the family and friends and all those in attendance for today's ceremony. To our newly commissioned officers, congratulations. Thank you for choosing to serve something greater than yourself. Remember your alma mater and know that you are always a part of this school and the Bulldog Battalion. God bless as you lead America's Army. Now, please join us in singing the Army song. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Thank you for watching.
Last time.